Tonight, on the October 17th edition of Newswatch 18, the Board of Regents released information with the cost of searching for a new president.
The Iowa State volleyball team had their Dig Pink match against Baylor. We have the highlights.
And for those of you needing a quick lunch, we have the information about this week's Lunch on Central Campus. And we'll preview tomorrow's homecoming schedule. All this and more tonight on Newswatch 18.
Live from Studio B, this is Newswatch 18 with Ashley Beers, Michael Layton, Sports with Jen Hakey, and Weather with Nathan Gogo. Newswatch 18 starts now.
This homecoming week edition of Newswatch 18, I'm Michael Layton.
And I'm Ashley Beers. The Board of Regents reported the cost of finding the university's next president.
The search for a successor to President Gregory Joffrey cost the Iowa Board of Regents more than $133,000. The board selected current University of North Carolina Vice President of Research Stephen Leith. Over $95,000 was paid to the search firm in charge of finding the candidates, with other expenses occurring during the search. The Board of Regents originally estimated the cost for the search to be between $100,000 and $150,000. The state of Iowa will also pay for Leith's relocation costs, which was not included in the report from the Board of Regents.
Students have an opportunity to grab lunch on the go or enjoy themselves on Central Campus this week. Lunch on Central Campus will continue Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. with Papa John's Pizza. Other meals this week include walking tacos, pork burgers, and Valentinos. Buttons are still available for purchase at the tent during lunch hours for $5. Stay tuned to ISU TV for more homecoming week events.
A longtime supporter to the College of Business passed away Friday at the age of 70. Russell Jardine never attended Iowa State but donated over $10 million to the college for the construction of a new business building, which is named in his honor. Jardine was also the CEO of Heartland Trucking Incorporated. He was a key donator in creating a PhD program for the College of Business. Jardine is survived by his wife, 3 children, and 10 grandchildren.
Ryman Gardens will have a Spirits in the Gardens program on October 29th and 30th from 4 to 7. Students from the Textiles and Clothing Design Seminar classes design the costumes for ISU's dance program. The event is free for children under 17 and for adult Ryman Garden members. Children can collect candy, make crafts, play games, and hear tales from a storyteller. This program was designed to be a class project to help 20 apparel, merchandise, and design students practice custom costume design.
The second annual Pair Up for a Purpose 4K Run Walk takes place November 6th at noon on Central Campus. The goal is to help raise funds for the YSS GRIP mentoring program, as well as increasing community awareness and volunteer participation. The registration cost is $25 for singles or $40 for a pair before October 24th, and an additional $5 for each category afterward. The cost covers a long-sleeve race t-shirt, refreshments, and door prizes will be given away throughout the day. The 7th annual Iowa State Cyber Defense Competition was held this Saturday, and reporters Rachel Begley and Ben Theobald were there. Rachel joins us in studio tonight to take us behind the scenes of the CDC.
That's right, Michael. The Cyber Defense Competition is a unique event that promotes online security and defense. Professional hackers actually come in and try to attack student-made networks. Ben Theobald and I have the story. The bright sunshine and beautiful weather didn't prevent students from gathering at Hall Hall this past Saturday for the 7th annual ISU Cyber Defense Competition. These students take their online security seriously and even took to catching up on sleep after all-night programming work. The CDC, as it's known here at ISU, teaches students the importance of online security by having them protect self-made networks from hackers. Although the students in the competition are professionals in the making, the event stresses an overall awareness of online security for the masses. What most people don't realize is all it takes to get your security stolen on the internet is just one click.
Really, I would say be aware of what links you click and what web pages you go to. I know a lot of people just click whatever link is posted on their Facebook wall or whatever comes in through their email, and a lot of times that's how we see people getting viruses and banking information stolen and stuff like that.
17 teams of over 100 students participated in this weekend's event. Team Problem won the competition and will be headed to the National Cyber Defense Competition, along with Team I Don't Know Yet, Okay, who took home second place honors. Reporting for ISU TV with Ben Theobald, I'm Rachel Begley. Iowa State will host the National Cyber Defense Competition in Hilton Coliseum this February. Back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Rachel. Well, Sam, it looks like it was an up and down weekend for Cyclone sports.
That's right, Ashley. We'll have all the details after the break. This is Newswatch 18.
ISU TV is a student-run television station that provides student-generated content for Mediacom Channel 18. Production and filming of shows takes place at Studio B in the Communications Building. Shows range from news, sports, comedy, weather, to talk show formats.
There's so many different things outside of just journalism and broadcasting that you can do it at ISU TV. If you want to be a writer, you can write. If you want to be on TV, you can do that. We work with equipment. If you want to do, anything as far as multimedia is related, you have so many different options.
Anytime during the semester, they're welcome to get involved with any of the shows that ISU TV puts on air, and they're going to get trained by their peers. If they don't feel comfortable doing that, they can take any of our classes, writing classes, production classes. They can do packages and do the entire thing from A to Z.
To find out how you can get involved with ISU TV, visit our website at isutv.stuorg.iastate.edu.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Back to Newswatch, I'm Sam Turner. The Cyclone football team traveled to Columbia this weekend looking for their first conference victory of the season. But that first win remained elusive as they fell to Missouri 52-17. Mistakes plagued the Cyclones once again. Quarterback Steele Jantz was benched in the second half after fumbling twice. The Cyclones return home on Saturday for their homecoming game against Texas A&M. Kickoff is set for 2:30 and the game will be televised on ABC. The Cyclone volleyball team fared much better at home this weekend, defeating Baylor in straight sets. Defense led the way on Saturday night for the Cyclones, posting 13 team blocks. That is the most since their 5-set win over Nebraska in 2009. The team also restricted the Bears to a .023 hitting percentage. The win keeps the Cyclones atop the Big 12 standings. The team is in action next on Saturday as they travel to College Station to take on Texas A&M. The 2011 World Series is set, and the two teams that did it in record-breaking fashion. The Texas Rangers in the American League and the St. Louis Cardinals in the National League will face off this Wednesday at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals relied heavily on their bullpens in the League Championship Series and became the first team in postseason history to win a series without a starter going more than 5 innings. Nelson Cruz come into the World Series on fire, with Cruz setting the Major League record for most home runs in a postseason series with 6. The sports world is reeling after a tragic crash in Las Vegas. Two-time Indianapolis 500 champion Dan Weldon died Sunday after a 15-car crash in the IndyCar season finale. Weldon's car went up in the air after a crash started in front of him. Then Weldon's number 77 went into the wire fence above the safety barrier. He was then rushed to the hospital where the doctors proclaimed him dead. He was 33 years old. The race was canceled immediately after, and the remaining drivers gave a 5-lap tribute. That's all for sports. Now we'll head over to Christy at the weather desk for the forecast.
All right, we saw a pretty dreary day. At least it's a good start for that this morning. But, we'll have your updated forecast right after this break. This is Newswatch 18.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans.
These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our coworkers, their kids go to school with our kids.
Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. So is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon testing, keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green starts from the ground up, so make sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Test your home for the presence of radon. Go to epa.gov/radon.
Make it green, green, green.
Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business. Up to 40% of businesses never recover after experiencing a major disaster. Make a plan at ready.gov/business.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Conditions out there, 51 degrees, kind of cloudy. We saw that cloudy conditions this morning. Those cleared up for at least a little bit, but now they're back and they're kind of just going to stay put, at least for the next couple hours. So midnight tonight, 41, still cloudy, but by 6 a.m. tomorrow, it's going to be clearing up. A little cooler, though, 37 degrees and kind of windy. That wind is going to kind of pick up as the day goes on and hit about 28-mile-an-hour gusts by about 3 p.m. tomorrow. 50 degrees, again, sunny, so at least we're going to see that sun back tomorrow. Current conditions around the state, 53 in Pella, 52 in Ames, 50 up in Storm Lake, and over in the Quad Cities, 51. We're seeing about the same story across most of the state, roughly those 50-degree temperatures. Now, these are actually for tonight. Most around the state, we're going to see the 40s. But actually, some places might actually drop into the 30s, like here in Ames. It's projected to do that. So 35 tonight, partly cloudy, winds 7 to 10 miles an hour. It's going to, as we just kind of said, be picking up as the day goes on. So tomorrow, 51 degrees, that wind about 20 miles per hour, but it's going to be nice and sunny. And if we take a look into the rest of our week, it's actually going to be clearing up as the week goes on. So 53 tomorrow, but 48 on Wednesday, warming up to 52, and then even 60 on Friday and 63 on Saturday. Lows are looking a little bit cooler than normal at around 29, but we're going to have some definitely beautiful, nice temperatures for that game on Saturday. So with that, we'll send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Christy. Homecoming events continue tomorrow with food on Central Campus at 11 a.m. On the menu is Papa John's Pizza, carrots with ranch and cookies. The lunch is sponsored by Dan's Marathon. Lawn displays are also up for viewing on the sidewalks in Central Campus. The Cardinal Division Treads football tournament is set to start at 6:30 p.m. at the Lead Rec Center. For a complete calendar of events for Homecoming Week 2011, visit the Student Alumni Leadership Council's website at www.salc.org and just click on the Homecoming 2011 tab. Do you enjoy spaghetti and supporting a good cause? Theta Delta Chi fraternity is hosting Thumper Pasta Night this Thursday from 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at 217 Ash Avenue. There will be an all-you-can-eat spaghetti dinner served with lemonade. The cost is $5 at the door, and all proceeds will be donated to the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. There will also be 2 spaghetti eating contests at 6:30 and 8. The first person to finish their bowl of spaghetti will receive a $15 gift card to Walmart.
The first warm-up performance for ISU's student section to Move It Like Bernie at Jack Trice Stadium is this Saturday. It is one of the 2 practice performances before the November 18th game on national television against Oklahoma State. So the event doesn't take away from the traditional Sweet Caroline, there will be a sign held up in the first row of the second deck that says, Move It Like Bernie. The second warm-up performance will be November 5th versus Kansas.
And that's all we have for this Monday edition of Newswatch 18. Thanks for tuning in.
Join us tomorrow night at 8 for more news, sports, and weathers. Have a great evening.